Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final session of The Wolf Among Us for PlayStation 4. How are we all doing tonight? Beauty in Black, thank you for joining in as always. Everyone else that has tuned in, thank you for tuning in. And this is going to be the final session of The Wolf Among Us on the PlayStation 4. We still have just a little bit of Episode 4 to go through, and Episode 5 is actually really not that long. I can actually finish that tonight. So, let's go on ahead and wrap things up with The Wolf Among Us. Question of the day is, have you ever broken your game controller over a video game that frustrated you? I have. It's called Soul Calibur 3. But, yeah. So let me go ahead and just switch the scenes over, and we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. Let's resume the game.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Hey, yeah, that's right. We did find the missing shard.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
All of Fable
So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Awesome, awesome.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
He does not like being spied on. That's cute.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
Hello, Lizabelle. How are
They
you doing
realize that?
tonight? I got you a custom
You need some help
little,
over
yeah, there you go.
Go talk
Oh,
to
that's
Toad.
not only
But
that, shout
just so
out,
you
but
know, we can't
also
pay
got
him.
yourself a little
He really needs to go to the farm, you know.
Hello,
So, just
Ice
break the
Dragon
news and be
Flame.
done with it,
Hello,
okay?
Lizbel. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you for joining in. This is the final session of
Toad, come here.
The Wolf Among Us for the PlayStation 4. Looks like we have to
See
talk
how it
with
is.
Toad.
Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallop because of you.
Where's
You
the glamour?
can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend. That's a slippery slope, that is.
This trial, it will look like we're worse than Crane was.
Oh, I see I've given you something to think about. Now let me add another log to that fire. If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need.
Yes,
I just
also,
wanna stay.
ladies and gentlemen, to those that are in the chat right now, I definitely want to welcome Lizbel. She is the new moderator for the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Show her the same amount of respect that you do to me for Lizbel's stream, and we'll get along just fine. I swear, I know how to talk.
So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. His old glamour rule is oppressive.
No.
I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Can't let it come to
No, it's not right. Burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us.
All
that
right,
can't
guys, we have a decision to make. Do we send Toad and TJ to the farm? One for yes, two for no. Let's get those votes in. Yes, words are very hard. And give you guys a bit of a reminder, we are letting Colin stay. Okay, we got one vote for no so far. Can't help it. We do have a poll going on right now. If you would like to send Toad and TJ to the farm, type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. We got one vote for no so far. It's not just your browser. I've run into that issue during one of someone's stream. Alright, well, it looks like we're not sending Toad or TJ to the farm, so let's go ahead and finish that poll.
As for human,
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got.
Yeah,
like
it is
this,
pretty weird.
but I just keep
Hello,
wondering why it
injured
happened.
Irvin. How are you
Faith and
doing?
Lily, you've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do
control.
that? What could those girls have done?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they're just trying to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the
Oh,
mirror
thank
is
Christ.
repaired.
At least one thing is solved.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to know too.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way.
I did
So
mention
please,
that I was going to
please
shave after work
disobey.
tonight, but it didn't
Wait a
end up
minute.
happening.
Someone's watching.
Also, hi, Bloody Mary. It's pretty itchy, and my skin's a little too sensitive.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't
Mirror,
have a lot
mirror.
of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol.
Yep, the Crooked Man is behind it all, Liz. You have missed quite a bit.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this.
All right, I'll
so
bring him
soon.
back alive.
But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to
Not
trust you to handle this
technically. I
properly.
mean,
That is,
yeah, they move if you open or
Or some
close
reason.
them, but
I got another choice.
what the game means is that whenever that symbol moves to a different door, that's where the Crooked Man now hangs out. It's to hide his location. But now that we got his location, we're going to pay the Crooked Man a visit. Let's not be gentle. Let's be rough.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
Okay. So, Tiny Tim happens to be working for the Crooked Man. So what do we do? Do we be nice to Tiny Tim? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Cast your votes. If you type yes or no, it counts as a vote, so yes. Alright, guys. Looks like you have voted that we are going to be nice to Tiny Tim. You are correct on that one, sweetheart. You are correct on that one.
You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
Fine. Lead on.
Alright, I gotta adjust here because holy shit! There we go. Deviant Lost Mine rating with a party of 6. How are we doing? Hopefully the rest of your stream went pretty well. I am happy that you guys have decided to join on in because this is the final session of The Wolf Among Us. Thank you for slinging him the shout out. And I'm glad. Sorry I wasn't able to make it in most of the day. It was been a hectic day at work. Of course, it was a Saturday, so that's to be expected. So, with that all said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on ahead and fire up that raid video. Lost Mine for that wonderful raid. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. I was a Let's Player for YouTube for 6 years before I moved on to Twitch, solely making it my new playground in terms of my Let's Plays. And if you guys have not checked out Deviant Lost Mine, go on ahead and give him a check out. He is a variety streamer. He's right now he's going through the Legends of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1, so if you're a hearty fan of the classic RPG games, feel free to give him a follow. That guy! But, yes. So, we didn't get too far into this at the end of the episode so far. We spoke with Toad about getting his glamour fixed up, and then we actually just got the location of the Crooked Man, and we are at his doorstep, and Tiny Tim is taking us over to him. So, let's go on ahead and continue with the game.
I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position.
Well, it will be the final episode of The Wolf Among Us. And it is a very short episode, which is why this is a finale of The Wolf Among Us. And after that, I'll be picking up Bully for the Xbox 360 to celebrate that Bully 2 has been announced.
Is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Thank you for the host, Technonics.
Hold on. Thanks.
Am I some kind of fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing.
You first, you got a job to do.
Mate, I ain't.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
The wolf, I got a problem.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Oof. Looks like a Crooked Man has seen better days.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Guys, this is gonna be a hectic battle, so I think it's time for our last smoke. And that is the end of episode 4 of The Wolf Among Us. But that's not it. We're going to be going through the entirety of episode 5 as well.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they scream. The wolf is coming.
You didn't miss much. We actually just spoke with Toad at the business office, and then we actually found the Crooked Man's location. And he asked us to take a seat, but we decided against that, and had a little bit of a smoke break before we step into the final episode. So you didn't miss much, Spirit Guardian. You did not miss much at all.
Oh well.
Alright. Did you send Colin to the farm? Thanks to the chat, you and 85% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. Did you attempt to remove Neresa's ribbon? You and 63.8% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Thanks to the chat, we went to the cut above first before we went to the lucky pawn. To the chat, we did not send Toad to the farm. And how did you respond to the Crooked Man? You and 43% players lit a cigarette. So, yeah. And that's it for episode 4, but we will be going through episode 5 tonight. This is a finale after all. And hopefully, things will clear up of what you guys think is going on in the game. And thanks to your guys' decision, it's going to be a little harder on me towards the end of the game. Trust me, it is. But I wouldn't have it any other way. This is what I like about, streaming Telltale games and letting the chat do what, letting the chat take control of the story, because it makes things interesting. It really does make things interesting. Hello, Alpacas 2016. Sorry I did not type hi to you, and hello, Raven's Ghost Law. How are you two doing tonight? Also, hello, Spirit Guardian. No, you're fine. You are fine, Deviant. And then, let's see. Tomorrow's Sunday, so remember, Sunday night is game night, so tomorrow we will be playing Quiplash 2. So if you have a cell phone, an Android tablet device, or you can even load it up on your browser, feel free to tune in and have some fun. And be sure to give Lizabelle some love. She is the new moderator for this channel. Alright, episode 5, Cry Wolf. The final episode. Here it goes.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Many things have happened throughout this game.
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No! What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back
I should
alive.
learn to mute
he has
my
to stand trial.
notifications. Oh my
Why don't
lord.
you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a
I don't know
great
if you
deal
guys
to
can hear
discuss.
that, but I definitely can. And yes, congratulations, Elizabeth. You have earned it. Whew. Also, guys, technically, I'm not supposed to show this off yet, but I will, considering not a whole lot of my friends are, well, friends that I know, or my grandparents for that matter, watch this stream, but I'm going to be an uncle. That's right, I'm going to be an uncle. My sister is pregnant, and she's not due until November. Thank you.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
It's been a heck of a ride so far, Crooked Man, but don't take my word for it.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me, take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I am truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really
I know
don't
who
need
did
to worry
it.
yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of
Alright,
days.
guys. I'm not going to put a vote on this because I already know the answer, but who do you think caused these murders? Do you think it was the Crooked Man? Do you think it was Georgie? Do you think it was the Tweedles, or do you think it was Bloody Mary? Crane is not an option, Deviant. Well, folks, believe it or not...
Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Georgie, all right?
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing
Nah,
me
I'll
under the
take both
fucking
of you,
carriage?
thanks.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions.
I guess
not
you consider
murder.
it that, Spirit Guardian.
You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
Couldn't it though?
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, hi, Bloody Mary.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ouch, ow. Alright, guys, this isn't the time to be pushing me around here. First, I'll take you out. I don't mean to dinner either. And then I'll be taken out to Jersey Devil, cause fuck that guy.
Over here!
Nice try!
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh boy.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Stabbed a dumb, did ya? That's okay. I'll just make sure that you are down for the count as well.
Oh god.
Now why don't you fuck off?
This way.
Alrighty.
Come on, Georgie.
Alright, guys, so we have another choice. Who do we go after? Georgie or the Crooked Man? One for Georgie or two for the Crooked Man? Okay, we got one for Georgie so far. Another for Georgie. One for the Crooked Man. Tied. All right. Okay, another one for Georgie. Anyone else want to vote? Alrighty then. You guys, we have our answers. We're going to go after Georgie now. So let's go ahead and go after Georgie here.
I know.
Hey guys, did you miss me? Here comes the big bad wolf. Now, no need to drive off. I'm the big bad wolf. You can't run away from me. Well, time to take the scenic route. Hey guys, did you miss me?
Fuck! What was that?
I'll deal with you later, asshole. Now!
Take him off!
I can't!
Time to hang on! Hello there! Ah, god damn it! I was just about to sink too, bitch! Oh, you want to play chicken?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Okay, I guess you win. Alright guys, we tracked down Georgie. And hey, look at that, change of clothes. How convenient. How convenient. No use messing around. Let's just go on ahead and go inside the pudding and pie.
Come on! We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't worry.
It was supposed to end with faith and look. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Sounds like you have regrets now, buddy.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian,
why
you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Just leave it alone.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't
fucking...
mean...
Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore. Ugh.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man
Alright,
wasn't
guys.
too thrilled.
Alright, alpacas, I can do that for you. So, The Wolf Among Us is a prologue to the comic known as Fables. I've shown this off quite a few times throughout my stream. It takes place in the mundane place called New York. I kind of worded that wrong, didn't I? It takes place in a city known as Fabletown that is in the mundane city of New York. And so the deal is that something terrible has happened in the land of fables. And because of that, they had to move. Most of them have been exiled to a place called Fabletown in New York. To those that can afford a thing called glamour to make them look human, Bigby Wolf is the big bad wolf. He is the sheriff of Fabletown. As you've seen, we've seen Snow White. We've seen some weird creatures such as Colin. You can consider him as one of the three little pigs, so to say. But, you know. So, that's kind of a reason why he, turns into the big bad wolf, is because he is a fable. He is the big bad wolf.
But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You kind of already
the both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
No problem, alpacas.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original.
The original, huh?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the plan. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed...
Alright guys, we have a decision. Yes, I'm okay. I'm alright. Just things are getting a little heavy with the Wolf Among Us as usual. Do we kill Vivian to break the spell? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Georgie sold her out. If we kill the original... Throw some chaos. We've been throwing chaos throughout this entire playthrough. What are you talking about? Faith and Lily were part of the ribbon thing, but they were dead. Oh my god, Technonics. It's a tie. Holy fuck. Anyone else want to vote? Well, it is about to get interesting. Oh, that put the nail in the coffin. Alright, well, we have our answer. I guess we are going to kill Vivian to break the spell. Now I just gotta remember what the option was.
Supposed to do then?
Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry, he'll get it worse than you.
Promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, guys, we have another choice. Do we leave Georgie to die? One for yes, two for no. Do we let him suffer, or do we put him out of his misery? Oof. Alright, guys. Well, unless anyone else is going to vote, it is a tie. I do have a die here, and I am going to be rolling here. We're going to finish up the poll here. Alrighty. So this is a 9. This is a 9-faced die. 1 to 4. We leave Georgie to die, to let him suffer, to let him die next to his woman. 5 to 9 will be that we kill him and put him out of his misery. That's a reroll. It landed on 0. 2. Alright, so we are going to leave Georgie to die.
I know what I did. Let's not draw this out. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body.
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Oh, right. Thank you. I'm usually good at that. I already fixed it, no worries. Alright guys, that's the end of Georgie Porgy and Vivian, and the Pudding and Pie as a whole, you know. But now we have to go after the Crooked Man, who is located at Shepherd Metalworks. That's the limousine. Oh, the door doesn't want to open, huh? If you guys like what I do, feel free to give me a follow. I'm pretty sure everyone in this chat has followed me, but feel free to give me a follow if you like what I do. Tomorrow is game night, which will be at 11 p.m. I do work tomorrow 6 to 10, but I'll be starting the stream at 11 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll still do our usual 2 hours for game night. So in the game of choice, the wheel spun was Quiplash 2, so we will be playing Quiplash 2.
Bigby Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf. You used to be something.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong, Technotics. You are not wrong. Oh, man, but the Crooked Man has been fucking tracking us down. That's us with Faith, Snow with, what's her face? Holly. Oof.
They used to fear you.
Quiplash 2 is on the PC. I'll be playing it on the PC. All you have to do is bring your phone or tablet, Raven. That's all you have to do. And tune into my stream if you want to join in the fun.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Well, that's a fucked up torture device. Oh, would you look at that? He's been crafting silver bullets.
Silver.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Hi, Bloody Mary. Ow!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Fuck off! The big bad wolf has come out to play. I sense a bitch, and her name is Mary. Now. Ouch! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Hi, Bloody Mary. This must be your true form, Nan. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! Alright guys, I'm the big bad wolf. You seem to forget this concept a lot. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's three. Oh, there's 5 of you. Oh, there's 8. There's 9. Oh, so many bitches to play with. We'll just take them out one by one. Ouch. Out of the way. Oh, that hurt. Ow, he hit me. Ow, she hit me too. Ow. 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 Oh boy, we're being pinned down. Oh, but you guys know this can't be the final 4. Here's the true big bad wolf. fuck with the big bad wolf, I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow all these goddamn bitches down. Down goes Bloody Mary. And welcome back, Spirit. That's it for Bloody Mary. And yes, now I can finally agree with you, Technonics, that this part is fucking badass. Oh, but we still have one more person to deal with.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Well, you're dealing with me now.
You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Tell me now.
Clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side.
Then what are
story.
you?
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look
about justice?
Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. We've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Alright, guys, what do we do? We did promise Snow White that we would bring him back alive for a fair trial, but we have a decision here to make. Do we kill the Crooked Man? One for yes, two for no. Starring the poll. Kill them all. Oof. Well, I knew what I was getting myself into when I made this poll, but you guys run the story. We're killing the Crooked Man.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work.
Oh, don't worry. There's a way you can kill the Crooked Man here. I just pressed the wrong button.
Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullet. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but
it's like how anticlimactic, right?
Boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Alright guys, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Do we kill the Crooked Man? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Get your votes in now. Make it count. Don't worry, we'll have an option to kill the Crooked Man later on. But for now, it looks like the chat has spoken. Then kill his dick later. Just his dick specifically. Right, just his dick specifically. I changed my mind for now. Alright, fine. Let's go.
Shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Alright, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Why does he keep punching me in the dick? Why? Why does he keep punching me in the dick?
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When
is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried
didn't
you'd
make
run
it
into
easy.
some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
She plays as Clementine from The Walking Dead.
Sheriff.
Spirit.
Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Actually, no, wait. That's the voice of Beauty. I don't know who the voice did for Snow White. Someone may have to look into that for me. Whoops.
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with it
we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
I was attacked.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
They didn't want to protect you.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt
Spirit.
so they couldn't leave.
Yeah,
I get
that's
ya.
what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
Thank you, Technotics.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
Snow wanted the tree destroyed, so I did it, all right?
Yes, because she was helping Crane and the Crooked Man. Would you rather have that continue?
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Even Auntie Greenleaf joined us. Ha ha!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course!
Where are you going with this?
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
That was justified.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is hardly...
They were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let
Snow
that
wasn't
go?
involved.
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby!
Oh, thank
Miss
fucking
White!
Christ.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
longer?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Alright, guys, we have the ultimate decision.
Yes, Sheriff.
What do we do to the Crooked Man? No, you're fine. Do we lock him up? Kill him? Or throw him down the witching well? One, for to lock him up. 2, to kill him. Or 3, to throw him down the witching well. Your guys' choice. The Witching Well is basically a black hole of sorts. So either way, he's gonna die if you throw him down the Witching Well. Hello, Dusty Lusty. It's been a while. All right. Well, you guys have spoken. We're going to kill the Crooked Man. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the finale of The Wolf Among Us.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Oh shit!
Not this way.
You had your chance. You had your chance, buddy.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
He tried attacking me. I think it's fair.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye, Crooked Man.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
But now Fabletown is afraid of the big bad wolf. So congratulations, chat.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
It's called respect. Can we sling some hype for the chat? This is basically the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. We are ending things right here.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm
oh
sorry,
my
Sheriff.
god, you named... Fucking Liz.
Okay?
I love that. Named my Gyarados after you. His name is Gyarados.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Bacon.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that,
I tried to
would you?
help.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Well, hello, Nerissa.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I understand.
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
You look like you could use a smoke.
Here.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Raven. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate it.
I don't know what happened, but that
tomorrow will be
at the
game
club,
night, which
Georgie
will be Quiplash 2, so
told
feel
me
free to
things
tune
had
in if you
changed.
want.
He had to make
We'll
an
be starting a new
example of
game,
us.
Bully,
We had
on
committed
Monday.
treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Well, what's done is done.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried
Yes,
to
she
warn
did,
Lily,
Technonics. Yes,
but
she
she
did.
wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says.
Now, where have I heard that line before? You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
No, so in the beginning of the game, in episode 1, we ran into a girl named Faith who said the exact same line. I have something to tell you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. Put 2 and 2 together. So, what did you do to Georgie? You and 31.4% of players left Georgie to die. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89.6% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 14% of players ripped the Crooked Man's head off. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 54.8 players said, I hope I've done some good here. Alright, special stats. For the Beast, we lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Beauty, you promised her you wouldn't tell Beast that you saw her outside the apartment. You impressed her with your detective skills. Butcher, you offered him protection at the business office. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. Crooked Man, you took him back to the Witching Well. You ripped his head off. D, you chose to burn him with a cigar during the interrogation. You chose to smash him over the head with a bottle during the interrogation. You confiscated D's money while he was in custody. Dumb, well, you killed him. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Georgie, you left him to die. You smashed up his place. Greenleaf, you burned her tree. That's about it. Gren, you ripped his arm off at the Trip Trap bar. You drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Jack, you reported him to Snow for burglary. Nerissa, you gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. Then, of course, Vivian, you tried to remove her ribbon at the pudding and pie. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for The Wolf Among Us for the PlayStation 4. Now, could the actions that we have done prevented such things that has happened? You have a chance to pick up this game yourself and do so. Would I recommend this game? Of course I would. I recommend The Walking Dead. I recommend Tales from the Borderlands. I recommend anything that Telltale Game has done, honestly. You know, thanks to your guys' decision-making stuff, it made this playthrough interesting. I think we did great. Oh, man. And there was supposed to be The Wolf Among Us 2, but unfortunately, Telltale Games is no more, so there is not going to be the second Wolf Among Us, unfortunately. What game is going to replace this one? Well, I'm glad you asked, Spirit. The game that I'm planning on playing after this is Bully for the Xbox 360. I will be starting a playthrough of that starting on Monday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. I know, I want a second too, but you know what? I don't know. It would be nice to have some answers with Nerissa and, you know, everything else. But, like I said before, guys, this game is a prologue to the comic known as Fables. It is a comic made by Vertigo. And it is a great comic. I think you should look it up. Have a chance to take a look at it. Read through it. It's actually a very good read. The game says so right here. Grab the fucking graphic novel today. But yes, guys, thank you all for tuning in to my streams for The Wolf Among Us. I appreciate it. And just know, thanks to your guys' love and support. I don't think I can really say that enough. But really, thank you all for your love and support. I greatly do appreciate it. Next game is Bully for the Xbox 360. And, that'll be on Monday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. What did you guys think of the game? Did you guys find this game entertaining? Would you guys pick this game up to give a try for yourselves? It's only $25 and you do get all 5 episodes, so there's that. Or you could be patient like me and pick it up during a Steam sale or whatever, you know. They oftentimes do Telltale sales on all the systems, so definitely give it a check if you want to check it out for yourselves. Or, you know, spoil the rest of the decisions on YouTube. A lot of people have done playthroughs of this on their YouTube channel. But, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is game night. It will be Quiplash 2, so bring your tablet, bring your phone, or bring your internet browser near you. If you want to join in on the fun, you are always free to join the Discord community, known as the Hedgehogs. I do updates from time to time on there to let you guys know what's going on. I also do daily questions of the days. And, yeah. So, feel free to join in. And if you like what I do, feel free to give me a follow. I greatly do appreciate the support. And just as Beauty in Black is doing, yes, we are going to be raiding. So if you're a subscriber, you're going to copy the first raid message. If you're a non-subscriber, you're going to copy the second message. We're going to see who we are going to show our love to tonight. Let's see. You know what? Owning Toaster dropped by my stream the other day. Let's go ahead and give Owning Toaster some love. I'm gonna sling out the raid message again. No, thank you, Liz, for tuning in. Really, I greatly appreciate it. Alrighty. So let's go on ahead and raid Owning Toaster. Right now he's playing through some Rocket League, and he's a pretty cool streamer. He's a variety streamer. We'll push some of the love over to him, and why is... Okay, well, I guess I'll just hit raid now for this one. But I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 p.m. Mountain Time for a game night, which is Quiplash 2. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010, and as always, happy gaming, my friends.